What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another fresh epi of Media Madness, another fresh episode for you. Today I'm going to be reviewing Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This is directed by Wes Ball, and this is a continuation in the universe that Caesar's trilogy was set in. The film takes place many years after Caesar, and it's about a young ape named Noah who goes on a journey that leads him to question everything he's been taught about the past, and he makes choices that will define a future for the apes and humans as well. Now, if you're not familiar with Wes Ball, he has directed the Maze Runner films, and honestly, this film borrows a lot from the Maze Runner films in terms of visuals. Whether it's buildings that are collapsed and empty, or greenery that is just taking over, Mother Nature taking over, which is not really a bad thing because I think those films actually looked good as well. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything here, guys, but I will say that the film opens in a very emotional way. I think it works somewhat, but I also feel like the film is reminding us, the audience, that this is a continuation and not a reboot, and not able to stand on its own. It does this multiple times throughout its runtime, reminding us, the audience, that there is a past that is connected to that previous trilogy with Caesar. And while I do understand that they need to do that, and I do understand the references, especially story-driven points, it honestly feels desperate and, once again, insecure within itself. This film has a lot of parts that are borrowed. I think it has lots and lots of inspiration from James Cameron's Avatar films, where the apes are really connected with nature and the laws within it, which is cool to see, and it ultimately makes sense. Characters in this film, especially the main three, which is Owen Teague as Noah, Freya Allen as Nova, and honestly the standout of this film is Kevin Durand as Proximus Caesar. He's a great antagonist, but unfortunately he didn't really get much time to shine. He has very little screen time throughout this, and honestly that was a really big bummer for me because I was looking forward to him really tearing up the screen. There's a scene in the film where these three characters sit down, meet face to face, and discuss a certain plot point and why they're trying to do it. And it is just so well done with the mocap, with the performances, and even the sound design. You hear lips smacking while eating grapes, you hear apes whimpering in the background, and honestly it turns into a very tense scene, and I really love it. It's a standout of the film, even above the action sequences. Speaking of cast, William H. Macy randomly shows up in this film, and I was a little bit disappointed because he wasn't rocking that Paul Kirby mustache.
It's Kirby Paint and Tile Plus.
Going back on Proximus Caesar, guys, this isn't a spoiler, you can already guess this, he's an antagonist. There is a fight sequence in the third act of the film with Noah, with Proximus, and honestly it's really disappointing and short-lived. On top of that, it doesn't really feel earned, nor does it really feel satisfying because we really didn't get much time with Proximus anyway. But even in the faults in its character writing and overall story, it still has great sequences, performances are top-notch, and of course that mocap is looking fantastic. I must say the visual effects in this film are some of the best visual effects I've ever seen. This truly is eye candy, and not just because of visual effects, but also that coloring. The color grading in this film really pops, and the set designs are great as well, making it really feel like nature has taken over, and this is a very post-apocalyptic world we live in, where humans are struggling, humans are on the run, and apes own the place. But all of that being said, the pros definitely outweigh the cons. There are some great performances in here. Like I said, those visual effects are fantastic, and honestly, it's just eye candy to see these set designs and all the hard work that the cast and crew put into making such a nice film. This is one you want to check out on the big screen, and guys, I give this the thumbs up. This is nowhere near the quality that Matt Reeves gave us with Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, or any of that really trilogy with Caesar in general, but also it's not fair to compare as well because these are two totally different visions. While in the same universe, they're different visions. So yeah, guys, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes gets a thumbs up from me. Let me know down below, are you going to be checking this one out this weekend? Are you going to be skipping this one? If you did see it, let me know your thoughts down below. I'd love to discuss that with you. And if you're not a member of this family, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button and join. Give me a like on the way out, and I'll see you in the next one. God bless, stay fresh, and peace.